Welcome back to the channel, you guys. Anybody that's new here, my name is James. Anybody that's been subscribed, welcome back. Hopefully everybody's been doing good. Hopefully you're starting the year off strong, disciplined, consistent. I'm excited today because I'm going to take you guys with me to, this isn't going to be my home gym. This is actually going to be just a gym that I wanted to go to. I've been here before once, so I'm just going to get a day pass. I'm going to take you guys with me to do a push workout. So we're going to do chest, shoulders, triceps. But I'm pretty excited because the gym is really big. They got a whole bunch of equipment. I don't want to spoil anything just yet, so I'll have you guys just tag along with me once we get there. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. That's basically what we're going to do today, and we'll see what else we get into. But it's not too far from me, so you know, it's good to just switch it up sometimes, especially starting off the year. I feel like it's good to just kind of get out of your comfort zone, get out of your, you know, even your comfort gym, right? Like your home gym. You know, go explore, go check out a few different gyms. Especially with the year starting off, a lot of gyms do have specials and things like that, so you know, why not? I figure on the way there I just talk to you guys real quick. Hopefully you guys are really on top of whatever goals you guys have this year. You guys are working towards it, because you know, I feel like you gotta definitely game plan it out, and kind of track your progress on like your big goals, on your small goals, all that. And I don't know about you guys necessarily, but like for me myself, in like the city that I live in, it is kind of difficult to like come across people that are like driven and that aren't just like partying every weekend and drinking and, you know, just living for the weekends, you know, which is, there's nothing wrong with that, but along the ways, like I feel like it's just a bunch of people just coping, right? Like kind of masking that they're unhappy, whether it's because they haven't taken enough risks in their lives, or you know, they're not going for those opportunities that they wish they could go for, or they're not, you know, really passionate about the things that they're doing at the moment. It's hard to like come across people that are kind of on the same, you know, mindset, I would say, at least where I live. So I kind of have to just really do a lot of things on my own. You know, starting this whole YouTube channel, fitness content. With you guys, I'm basically just trying to create, you know, the type of people that I want around me, because if I can't really find it in the places that I live in, you know, that's the beautiful thing about social media, is like you could create your own, you know, similar mindset type of like foundation circle of people. And I appreciate the people that have been following me and that are supportive of me, especially the ones that do see me in person. You know, this type of stuff isn't easy, like chasing your dreams, chasing goals, being disciplined. Something like this, right? Like YouTube, like creating fitness content, creating content in general, you really have to believe it. Like it's really one of those things that like you can tell people what you're doing and they're just like, you know, some of them won't get it. Some of them might just kind of be like, oh, okay, yeah, sure. And it's like a job that you're not getting paid for at the moment, right? So, you know, a lot of this stuff that we do, if anybody else creates content, like it's really something that it's you versus you. Like, you know, all the cliches, but it's true. You know, you're gonna either be successful because of how hard you work, or you're not gonna be successful because you're not working as hard as you should be. I just got hot as fuck in that jacket, so I had to take it off. But I just want to tell you guys too, like, make sure you guys aren't scared. Fear can really hold you back from so many things. I think for myself, once I started really like doing things for myself, was because of frustration. It wasn't even like, the fear is still there. I just want you guys to know that fear, you know, being scared to do something new out of your comfort zone is always going to be there. But you really have to just kind of say, you know what, man, fuck that. I'm frustrated with the fact that I haven't been doing things that I want to do, so I really got to just go out there and go get it. There might be people around you that are going to be negative, or they're going to, you know, oh, how's your little fitness thing going, or how's your little business going, or how's your, you know, those type of remarks scare you away, like, oh, you know what, this is really, oh, well, I wouldn't do that, that's a financial risk and this and that. But you know, as long as you game plan it, you have good intentions, and you're going to work behind it, I feel like you're fine. You know, those are just people that aren't willing to take risks themselves. Sometimes they want to kind of just discourage you because you're a reminder to them that they're not doing the things that they wish they were doing. So I just want to tell you guys, don't be discouraged, man. Really get after it. You know, don't look back and regret, because life goes by quick, man. I'll tell you guys from experience. Like, I don't know how old you guys are that are watching this. Obviously different ranges of ages, but you know, for myself, man, I've been wanting to do this YouTube thing, and I've been wanting to do all this content stuff like for like 5 years, and I never did it out of fear. I just ended up getting so frustrated with myself one day that I was like, you know what, man, I don't know how to use a camera and edit, and I don't even have an Instagram, but fuck that, I'm just gonna just start going for it. So it was baby steps. Then I made my Instagram. After my Instagram, I was like, you know what, I need to buy a camera. Bought a camera. I need to learn how to edit. Did that, really learn how to create motivational content and all that. And you know, it wasn't easy, and it's still not easy. Everything's a learning experience. Sometimes we get overwhelmed with how many things you think you need to do, right? Myself, man, I'm an overthinker. So for me, I'll fucking think about all of the, like, you know, I'm 10 steps ahead, but like, as far as like stress level, because I'm like, damn, I need to do all this and that, and then this will be that. And I think if you just simplify it, just stick to the first thing you got to do, complete that, and then just go from task to task, goal to goal. And then, like I said, all of a sudden you're like, damn, you know, now I know how to do all these things. You could even help people along the way. I'm kind of big on that as well. Like, I'll always give out what cameras I use, what editing program I use, all that, because I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to block my blessings. And if I learn how to do all these things, why wouldn't I bless people that are around me that are genuinely trying to learn? For whoever's watching this, don't be gatekeeping, you know, information that you guys learn, because, you know, you might be able to assist somebody that might be able to assist you one day. I'm just very big on, like, the energy that you put out is the energy that you receive.
It's not for romance. I wanna stay with playboys. We don't stay.
We finally made it out here. We're in the parking lot right now of the actual gym. If you guys have ever heard of Legends, I'll put it like somewhere here. But basically, it was an old Target. So they bought out the Target and then they made it into a gym. You'll see inside right now how big this place is and how many machines, and I even like the color scheme of like the whole gym. It's like super like aesthetically pleasing. I do have a Rice Krispie treat just because I had a few extras in my house, so I was like, you know what, let me just grab it. Might help for the pump. I do got some pre-workout with me. I got a Thavage, and then this one's a Green Crush. I don't know if you guys have had this flavor. Tell me what you guys think it tastes like, because I think that it tastes like, you know those Gatorades, the lime and cucumber flavor? I feel like that's exactly what this tastes like. And you could also use my code. It does give you a discount. My code gives you a discount on all the raw products. So in case you guys want to give those a try, you know, save you some money, support me, support the channel. But you guys should try it out. Cheers to you guys. Cheers to us, man. Cheers to the channel growing and you guys following along. Salud. Look at the amount of equipment. Like, this is crazy. Go ahead and find a spot to warm up at. Yeah, they still got more stuff this way. You guys wanted to see the fit. We got Alpha Elite oversized tee. Got some Manaka shorts. My Beats. Alright, y'all. So unfortunately, as soon as I got into the gym and I set my tripod down, one of the workers did come over to me and let me know that I actually couldn't film with my camera. So I had to switch to my cell phone. So apparently we can use cell phones, but not cameras. I don't know. I don't want to argue with it or anything like that. So I was like, you know what, that's fine. So I'm basically going to just be doing a voiceover on this portion of the video. And right here, I'm just doing a few quick warm-ups. As you can see, some curls, some presses, some lateral raises just to loosen everything up. And I'm basically doing about 10 reps of each exercise. And I'm just doing it in sequence, like one after the other. So basically no rest in between, just warming everything up. Anytime that I do a push workout, I always like to start with compound movements. First one being incline presses. So right here, I'm just doing some dumbbell presses, inclined. Just really trying to focus on the squeeze on the pecs at the top of the movement. Really trying to control the weight, even on the way down, not letting the weight just come and slam back against me, but really resisting it on the way down and really squeezing on the way up. That one last set was a little bit of a warm-up. I'm basically going up here to about 100 or 105s, I think I get up to on the workout. And just trying to keep that same tension, keep that same tempo, as you can see. A few seconds on the way down, and then just quickly pop up as quickly as I can. You'll see a lot of people mess this up because they're pushing weight that they can't really control. So they're just kind of just flinging the weight up. But if you can't keep the same tempo throughout the workout, go down in weight. Really focus on the form. Now, when it comes to shoulders, I always like to do military presses. I prefer standing military presses as opposed to seated, because I feel like they are a little bit more difficult. But you know what? Unfortunately, at this gym, I didn't really see a place where I could have done those right away. So you know, this is basically what I substituted it for, which was seated barbell shoulder presses. But really, just trying to focus on the tempo, really getting the squeeze up at the top. As you can see, I'm maneuvering my head in and out of the way of the bar, really trying to keep it in a straight line. I did notice that they had a bunch of different machines like you guys saw in the video. So, you know, I found this chest press machine here that I really liked because of the contraction that you could get up at the top of the movement. And then I just kind of try to figure out my weight. Just with anything new that you're hitting, you obviously want to start light and then you work your way up. So this is basically my last working set here. But still, like I said, you want to keep constant tension, tempo, all that stuff, really controlling the weight, really feeling it where you're supposed to be feeling it. So I think right here I got up to, 2 plates and a 25 on each side. But I'm still controlling the weight, really getting the squeeze. As you can see, the upper pecs are really working. And since I am at a new gym, I did want to try a bunch of the machines that I don't normally have at my gym, which is fine as long as you keep with the program, right? So if you're doing a push workout, just make sure that you're still doing movements that are targeting that body group that you're working. But yeah, this was a really dope machine. I wish I had one of these at my gym, but you know, it was fun just use for the day. Yeah, I can't stress enough lateral raises, lateral raises, lateral raises. If you're trying to get your shoulders to get that 3D look and really give you that nice V taper, honestly, shoulders make you look a lot bigger than you actually are. So I definitely always recommend people to really hit lateral raises, but in a controlled fashion. So if you can't really control the weight, don't just swing the dumbbells up, but actually really try to control them on the way up and down. Arnold dumbbell presses, you know what, I did 4 sets of these as well. And the same things to keep in mind is just control fashion, really focus on the muscles that you're really trying to contract and really hit. Because if you're swinging the weights up and you're not feeling it where you're supposed to be feeling it and you're making other muscle groups jump in to help you out, then there's really no point, right? So as you can see here, I'm really trying to control it on the way down, really get that squeeze up at the top and just really feel it in my delts. But yeah, you know what, just stay consistent with a lot of these workouts, really track your weights, progressively overload them over time, so then you can really see a lot of progress. Chest flies, man, I noticed a lot of improvement in my chest once I started implementing these into every single one of my push workouts or my chest workouts. Right there, I was just trying to show you guys real quick what to focus on in the movement, which is the top of the movement, the squeeze, just really making sure that you contract the pecs, really making them work, really get a lot of blood flow in there. Yeah, with chest flies, it's not necessarily about the weight, more so than it is the actual form and the movement. So don't worry too much as far as how much weight you're actually doing for flies, but just focus on really getting the form down, getting the squeeze. I really like incorporating some form of dips into my push workouts because I feel like it's like 2 birds, 1 stone, where you can really feel it in your chest, but you could also really get a good squeeze on your triceps. So you're working obviously both. The more you lean forward, the more you feel it in your chest. If you're more upright, then you'll feel it more in your triceps. This was a dope tricep machine. I've never seen one of these, and the squeeze was crazy. Like I really felt this one. This was dope because it was plate loaded too, so you could really like load it really heavy or like, you know, right to the exact measurement. As you can tell from the workout itself, I pretty much leave triceps towards the end. I really focus on chest, shoulders first, compound movements, and then I leave the triceps for last just because they don't need as much movements, honestly. I usually do about like 2, maybe 3 tricep work afterwards because at this point your triceps should be taxed anyways. So from all the other movements that you've been doing. But yeah, just really focus on the squeeze with these, really getting that form down. Yeah, we're already into the last bit of the workout here, just really trying to get the last little bit of blood flow into the triceps. But if you're following along on the workout, your triceps should be pretty much cooked already at this point. So we're just finishing up here, getting a little last bit of blood flow into the triceps, focusing on squeeze, still form overweight. So make sure you got the movement down. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the workout that you guys saw. Unfortunately, they didn't allow me in with the camera, so I couldn't really use my camera to record any of the workouts. They allow cell phones, but they don't allow cameras, so, you know, make that make sense. Did get kind of bummed out because I was like, man, I drove all the way out here, brought my camera, brought everything that I needed to bring, and I can't even use it. It discouraged me a little bit. I almost didn't even want to record, but I was like, you know what, man, fuck that. I'm already here. I'm going to make the best of it. positive energy. Hopefully I got some decent quality, but really wish I could have recorded most of it with the camera. But once I got in there, I was about to start recording for you guys, and then he came up to me and told me, they don't allow cameras, but they allow cell phones. So, I don't really like to be difficult. I understand it's not even my home gym. So I was like, you know what, that's fine. Luckily I was able to, but as you guys can see from all the clips, there was like so many machines for like every single like body part you could think of. And they kind of section them all off. So that's pretty dope. So, if you're hitting, for instance, like back, they have like all the back machines in like one area, chest, legs, even the powerlifting area, which was pretty dope. I'm about to head out. I'm about to go grab something to eat. Check this out. Tell me that does not look fucking fire. Like I said, if you guys haven't been to Flame Broiler, you guys should definitely check it out if it's in your city. I got the plate. I think the chicken plate, I think it was like $11, so it's not too bad. But yeah, anyways, I'm about to just scarf this down, and then I'm about to head back home because I'm a ways away, so I'm trying to get back home. Made it back home, but as you can see, it started just raining, man. I just realized I didn't really have an outro for you guys. I just got home right now. It's not even that late. It just looks dark as hell because it started raining, got cloudy, all that. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the content that you guys saw. If you guys did, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, comment. Any type of suggestions, go ahead and just drop them down below as well. That's all I got for you guys today. But like I said, hopefully this year for all of us, it's about growth, consistency. Hopefully you guys see the channel grow. Hopefully you see me grow. Hopefully I see some of you guys grow as well. Also, if you guys want to go ahead and follow me on Instagram or on TikTok, go ahead and do that as well. I've been posting on there. That's all I got for you guys today. Stay consistent, stay lifting. Catch you guys in the next one. I'm out.